I'm certain that everyone in 2020 is currently going through a rough experience due to COVID-19. In the midst of facing our own personal struggles, we are also dealing with the defining issues of the mysterious virus, Corona, who had the audacity to ruin our global and social environment. Similar to experience of the bubonic plague, many individuals live in constant fear of being not able to survive this pandemic. However, the difference between now and then is that we're in constant fear of being near people rather than rodents. Despite these issues, I also want to thank coronavirus and toast for its positive influence on me and the people around me. First, I would like to say that this virus is not a good thing. However, it's a positive thing if you look through a different perspective. This major event has led me to positively adapt to new things and overcome adversities. Learning to adapt is a difficult process, especially when you're not given the choice to change the scenario. And in my personal experience before COVID, I remember not being able to go for a full week or more without seeing any of my family members or friends in person. And since March, this normal routine of mine to see others has changed very quickly. I felt that over these short, long months, I've become an introvert for the reason that I was less communicative. And in some way, I felt that COVID has put me in house arrest and restricted me from seeing other people. However, with the use of resources such as technology, I was able to reconnect and communicate with others. Even though this is not my ideal form of socializing with people, I've learned to adapt and overcome the issues of social distancing. I believe that most people can relate and feel the same experience of being trapped and unsocial. However, I know for a fact that we as a society are able to adapt to new changes, and because statistics have shown that the Zoom app alone has had a rising usage up to 300 million meetings daily. This demonstrates a positive movement of change where we have able to familiarize ourselves to new changes, and now they're easy to follow and now that are part of our social norm in our society. Another way that this pandemic has had a positive influence on me is by helping me find my untapped potential and to overcome challenges faced by COVID. Now that everything is in online format, transitioning from one class to the other is less stressful because I don't have to worry about turning in my assignment by the end of the class and also quickly running to my next class that's probably on the other side of campus. I can stay in one place and give more of my time and attention to the assignments that the instructors have given me. Before online school, I mainly focused on completing the work rather than understanding what was it useful for. And when it came to an exam day, I felt unprepared because I had no idea what I've learned. And in the beginning of my freshman year at UGA, I had to find unique ways to teach myself so that I could fully grasp the information that I was learning. And through this process, I learned that my untapped potential was being teachable to myself and not just to other teachers or other instructors. Like most students, I've been accustomed to being taught by other people and experienced more one-on-one interactions, such as asking for help or clarifying confusions on certain assignments or material. And now that this component is out of reach, I have had to tutor myself to search more information about the items I'm learning to enrich my own education. This ability is no easy task because sometimes you won't get the exact results that you want in your first try. It takes time to teach yourself and to motivate yourself to keep on going. Self-referencing the new material to my personal experience is probably my best strategy because it's easier for me to compare and understand better. And as I continue to use this new capability of mine, I intend to sprout my knowledge and use it for future events. Like myself, I believe that most students and adults have had to become teachable to themselves because they're also exposed to less interaction with teachers and other individuals. This great advantage to teaching ourselves leads us to direct how or what we want to learn and to enrich our own education. Without teaching ourselves, we would not be in the position that we're in today. If we were to wait for someone else to teach us, we would be behind in this fast-paced environment. The question that everyone may be asking themselves, including myself, from time to time is when will this whole pandemic be over, or when will we get back to our regular lives? The answer to these two important questions is still unclear. It may take months or even years for this whole major event in our lives to pass. However, we know for a fact that it's important to learn how to adapt and use what we have learned from our untapped potential when faced with challenges, and use the information to further progress through life in order to adapt and enhance our luxurious life. We only live once, so it's important to take care of it by providing the best of our capabilities and showing the best versions of ourselves. Sarko, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. End quote. So for now, it's important to appreciate what we have done and accomplished with the big unsavory virus while staying home wearing our business clothes from the top half of our body to wearing pajama clothes from the waist below. Thank you.